Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon and our continued coverage of Dice Throne Adventures. This is my first playthrough of a Dice Throne Adventures portal crawl, and I have also taken on the challenge of testing myself with the Ninja and the Treant, who are brand new to the Dice Throne universe. They were part of the Season 1 rerolled content that was built into this Kickstarter. And they are, brand new to everybody. The Ninja's a level 2 difficulty, but the Treant is a level 6. So he is easily one of the more difficult characters in the game to play. So hopefully he doesn't, become the end of me. But what I have gone ahead and done is set up the portal crawl, which setup is very simple and very straightforward. Essentially from here down, I have set up just like I would a normal Dice Throne game, except, I'm deciding to play two-handed. Supposedly you can do this with a single hero, and we may try that down the road, but so everything as far as your player boards are concerned is set up normal. The only difference with these guys here is their health. Their starting health is each set to 18, and that is based on your player count for this particular scenario. If you did not see my unboxing, there is 4 different first scenarios you can play through. So this one was just randomly chosen. You may see other people play different ones. That's because there's 4 to choose from. So then essentially I just go through and I lay out my tiles based on this picture here. I lay out all the tokens on the tiles, and it's very straightforward. It tells you starting gold that your team gets, so we'll track that here. Each player, or it says distribute 2 salves amongst your team, so each person is going to get 2 salves, and that's pretty much it. Setup is really simple and straightforward, and they're the way they have designed their card tray system and their token tray system, which are just off camera. If you want to see those, check out my unboxing video. Makes setup super easy because everything that I could need to draw during the game is just right over there. So how do you play Dice Throne Adventures? It's a great question. Essentially what we are going to do on our turn is advance in a direction of our choice, and right now we really only have one direction to go. And you can advance, you basically advance up until the point where you either hit an unexplored tile or you come across another hero who is engaged with a minion and you kind of join in the fight. You cannot stop on a previously explored tile. So if a tile is already flipped over, you can't stop on it and gain the benefits that sit on that tile or activate a minion. Pretty much once a tile is explored, then it no longer holds any benefit for you. So basically you just keep moving in one direction until you either hit a tile that's face down or you come across somebody else engaged with a minion. If you hit one of these tiles that has something on it, you take it off. The salve you just get and distribute it to somebody. The loot tokens you get, and everybody rolls for loot. We'll show that off when it happens. And these are the main goal of the portal crawl, is gaining these 3 tokens. You can see they fit nicely like a puzzle piece on top of this one portal card here. And so essentially we're going to kind of have to work our way back, but then, like I said, we can walk straight back to this one. This one is always going to be your finishing one. Once you have achieved the 3 pieces of the die, then you can go to this one and flip it over, and it's going to give you a level 4 minion. And once you've defeated that level 4 minion, then you can take on the boss. And the boss is kind of like a separate scenario. So if you want to take a break, which we will do, hopefully we'll knock out this portal crawl in this video, and then in the next video we will take on the boss. That's it though. That is the basics of the game. Now there are some intricacies to rolling for the minion. And there's obviously some brand new tokens and status effects that are being introduced to the game. But for the most part, if you are familiar with Dice Throne, this should be very, very simple to pick up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I guess we will just go ahead and get the Treant out of the way. So essentially, this is the tile I have to go to at this point, so we just go ahead and flip it over. There's nothing to claim on the top of it. And so we have the toll bridge here. The toll bridge says we're going to spawn a blue monster. So I'll just come over here to the card tray, easily find a blue monster. Alternatively, we can pay 3 CP and spawn a green monster instead. If desired, you may sell cards at this time. So now let's think about this. We start the game with 2 CP, so obviously I don't have it there. But I have swapped out my cards here. Let's see if the Treant wants to give up anything. Select one of your opponent's dice and roll it. You may roll existing spirits once each. That's not bad. It's 2 dice. Okay. Alright, fine. So I will go ahead and sell my helping hand and then immediately spend these. I really don't feel like taking on a level 2 minion right off the bat. So I paid my money. Basically, I reduced the difficulty of the minion down to a level 1. So there's nothing else to claim on this tile. So we just go ahead and flip this over. And so the Treant is now engaged with the Shadow Cat here. So there's a few things we need to take into account. First of all, the Shadow Cat has first strike, which means they're going to activate first. I don't have anything that can mitigate that at the time. I don't think the Treant can automatically mitigate that. So the Shadow Cat's going to get to activate first, and their role objective is basically very, very basic. Here are the minion and boss dice. I believe these are called like chaos dice or something like that. And you can see that 3 of the sides are this white symbol, 2 of the sides are this yellow symbol, and then the 6s are the red die symbol. So essentially it's looking for, you know, all whites, which it probably can do. And then based on how many whites it gets after 3 rolls, it's going to do this. Now this is interesting. It says on 3 of a kind, 3 of a kinds on the numbers. Now see, there are still numbers, 1, 2, and 3. It'll inflict bleed, but it doesn't say anything about the roll objectives. So again, this is my first time playing the game, but I believe I don't have to roll to try and get 3 of a kind. I think as long as what I'm looking for is these symbols. So let's go ahead and roll these out. All right, so this is very straightforward here. We're going to save these for them because they're the symbols they're looking for, and we re-roll these. This is a very straightforward roll objective. This is the second roll. All right, and there he got it. So, bam, he got everything. Luckily, though, he only got, 2 1s and 2 3s. So he didn't get 3 of a kind. So he's not inflicting bleed on me, but he is doing 6 damage to me. Now, I, as just like in regular play, get to roll for defense. So I get to roll 3 dice, and I am looking. Oh, that's it. I'm just looking for various things. All right. So just about anything. Oh no, I need to get double leaves here. All right. So this is like algebra. Prevent 1 times the number of wood. So there's 1 plus 1 times. Okay. So 2. This really is algebra on this sheet. Maybe this is why he's so complicated. Prevent 1 X, the wood symbol, plus 1 shield X, the spirit symbol. All right, so I'm blocking 2 out of the 6, so I'm taking 4 damage. I did not get a second leaf, so I don't get to grow a spirit. But we're already down to 14, so that's no joke. All right, but now we get to activate. So, whoops. Let's go ahead. I don't have any spirits yet, so I don't have any main phase stuff here to use. All right, that's not bad. So I could, just go straight for Splinter and make things easy. This guy is, I guess I should have done this first. He's got 9 health and 2 CP. Now, the CP doesn't make a difference unless I'm playing with like the Shadow Thief. The Ninja may have something like this where you can steal CP. In that instance, you do track that he has 2 CP to steal, and after you've stolen that 2, he's done. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, they don't spend CP like the boss does. But he does have 9 health here, so we're just gonna set this right there for him. Okay, so I'm trying to do 9 health. I don't think I can do it all in one, but if I can at least get him... Oh no, because he's got first strike, so he's gonna keep being able to attack first no matter what. The ninja is not gonna be able to come in and get ahead of him. So all right, there's nothing really on here other than my ultimate. Call of the Wild, a large straight. Unfortunately, I've got 1, 2, 3, and then 5 and 6. So I think let's hold on to these and let's try for the straight. Small straight's getting pretty close. So, all right, 4 and 5. There we go. Look at that. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Turn these so everybody can see, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did get Call of the Wild. So I get to do 8 damage, and then I get to roll 4 more dice. Add 1 damage times the number of wooden pieces rolled. On a leaf, gain Wellspring and grow 1x spirits. 1 times the number of spirits. Okay. All right. So I've got Call of the Wild. I get to go ahead and roll 4 dice now. This is really nice. I'm liking the Treant. All right. So what do we got here? I can grow 2 spirits. Oops. I can grow 2 spirits. I'm adding 1 more damage. Unfortunately, I'm so close. I'm doing 9. Oh no, that's exactly 9 damage. He does get a defensive roll though. But he's actually not going to do anything except inflict bleed on me. So I've pretty much taken him out. This is nice. Okay. So there's my 9th damage. I gain Wellspring. Wellspring, by the way, allows me to I roll a die during the main phase and I heal half of the number, so it's not that great, but it's free health anyways. And then I get to grow 2 spirits. So I believe you may spend 1 spirit of each type once per turn to receive one of the effects listed below. To grow a spirit means to gain a seedling. Okay. So I get to gain 2 seedlings. Alright. We're going to learn about the Treant on the fly here. Okay. So there we go. I have essentially done 9 damage to him. He gets to roll 1 die. And he missed. He doesn't even inflict bleed. So he is taken care of. So essentially the only other thing that happens here is that we get to all get a level 1 loot die here. And then I don't know if I'm supposed to like shuffle him back in or what, but we'll stick him at the back of the pile since we're drawing from the front. Okay, so this is how loot works. What you've got here is this fancy loot card. It's different for the boss battles. You get a lot more cards. Here we could get, anything from bonus damage to spend, to bonus CP, to card draw, things like that. But we're basically looking at this row because we had a level 1 loot chest. Now, each person gets to benefit. Even the ninja, who has not even entered the game yet, gets to benefit from the loot die here. So let's go ahead and this is for the Treant. He is rolling a 12, so I get a gold. And the gold is a shared resource from the group, so we just tick that up. And then the ninja, I guess I don't need 2 of these. 18! Okay, so the ninja is gaining a common loot card. Now, you can see here this says unidentified, which means I simply am going to take this, I'm going to stick it over here, and I'm just going to like tuck it under my player board. I will get that at the end of the game, and I will get a chance to purchase it, I believe. The rulebook is interesting in that they tell you to basically set up a first scenario portal crawl, play it, and don't read any further into the rulebook. I do know roughly what happens with Rosella's gifts and things like that, but I followed the rules and I didn't read beyond where I was supposed to. So, all right. Yeah, I will go ahead and I'm going to spend my Wellspring because it has a stack limit of 1. To roll 1 die and gain 2 health back. Boom, boom. All right, so I have finished my regular turn. I have explored. We've done all that, and so we're done. It is now the ninja's turn. Okay, so this is interesting. I can either go this way and get a lot more loot, or I can go this way and have a much easier go at it. Well, that's no fun, so let's go here. And again, we can go until we run into a unexplored tile. So let's go ahead and claim this loot. Again, we'll roll for the ninja first this time. So it's a 5 on a level 2 is +1 CP. All right, tick. And for the Treant, it's a 16, which is 3 gold. So the Treant's bringing in all the money. The ninja's just keeping everything for herself. All right, but I really like this combat system because there is a way on a level 3 or 4 chest. If you roll a 20, you're getting a legendary loot card. And if you watch my unboxing video, those are just spectacular cards because they got the holographic shimmer to them. And they're just going to be really fun to have in your hand. So, all right. We've done the loot. Let's flip this over. Okay, so first thing now is we gain 2 gold for the party. Then we are automatically drawing a blue one here. So here's this guy in a second, and then you and a chosen teammate each gain backstrike and wither. All right, so it's not going to affect this guy. I can go ahead and flip the Wailing Banshee over, and so you and a chosen teammate, so that's just both of us here, are each going to gain a backstrike token and a wither token, which is this one, I believe. Okay, so this is where the learning curve is. Wither is a negative status effect. If a player with a wither token would deal damage as a result of their offensive roll phase, reduce that damage by 1 per wither token. It's persistent, stack limit 2. And what was the other one? Backstrike, which, yes, we should know about, but just as a reminder, when a player with backstrike receives damage as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, they may choose to spend this token, roll 1 die, and deal half the value of damage back to the attacking player. So that's in addition to defense. And, you know, anytime that they're talking about opponent, this is our opponent, essentially. So, all right, so the ninja's here now. And what are we working with here? So, I've got a salve, I've got backstrike, I've got wither. Let's see here. Smoke bomb, deal 8 damage. What's this guy going to be at? 12 damage. So I guess I should take this and change it to 12. Alright, so that's their damage. They're looking for an ultimate, essentially, which is interesting. They're dealing out damage based on at least 2 6s, dealing damage to all opponents currently engaged with you, so the Treant's not going to count yet. If you only have 1 engaged opponent, inflict silence, which I believe means I cannot roll straights. May not activate their small straight or large straight abilities. Okay, so she's interesting. All right. So I actually have a few upgradable things here. Large straight, Death Blossoms. Let's upgrade Death Blossoms here. All right. So again, you'll have to excuse me. I'm not super familiar with these particular players. Boom, boom. Spent my 2 CP. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, unfortunately, I cannot remove my status effect in any way, shape, or form. Although the Treant does have a card, but he has no... Oh yeah, and I forgot to gain 1 at the beginning of each turn for my income phase. So that's where we should be with each of them. The Treant is going to go ahead and play bye-bye. So it will go down to 0. And bye-bye is going to remove the weather token from the ninja. Alright. So now we are ready to go with the ninja. Yeah, because this guy doesn't have first strike, so we get to go first. Okay, so I upgraded Death Blossom here, and I am pretty close to getting it. Got a 1, 3, 4, 6, so nothing really in the straight category. I really just need a sword out of this, and I get another 6. So let's go one more time. And I got another one of these. All right. So I got 3 of a kind. That's not... Oh, I could have done Smokescreen if I just stopped rolling. I do not have any type of straight or shade walk. I can't do slash. I don't really... Okay, so I got nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 CP here to do an attack modifier. I believe this is legal, even though I'm technically not hitting the Banshee for anything, but I get to roll 5 dice, and I can re-roll each of these 1 time. And I'm looking for the throwing stars. And of course now I get none. So I will re-roll them again. I'm not liking the ninja, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And I get none again. Alright, so the ninja has an absolute waste of a turn. Alright. Yeah. That was completely bogus. Okay, so it's the Banshee's turn. Luckily the Banshee isn't... Okay, well, so she's got these 2 here. She will re-roll... these. Alright, and reroll again. She got 1 more. Alright, so she is dealing 3 collateral damage. Pretty sure the collateral means it goes to everybody, but I'm the only person. So if you are the only have 1 engaged opponent, inflict silence. So I will be silenced. Sorry, I'm not rolling well anyways. And dealing 3 damage. The ninja does get to roll 3 dice in defense. And let's see here. On the sword, I can deal 1 damage back. On the shuriken, I can deal 2 damage back. You may re-roll 1 of these dice. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So I'm actually dealing 3 damage back to her. She's hitting me for 3. All right. Okay, so that's essentially a turn for the ninja. So obviously the Treant doesn't feel the need to come in here and help her. So he is going to move in, do his income phase. And let's see here. Okay. All right. I really don't have anything to spend at the moment. I can spend a seedling to reroll one of my dice. I may spend a spirit to grow a spirit, means to gain a seedling, or upgrade an existing spirit from seedling to sapling and sapling to dryad. Okay. All right. So let's just go ahead and roll here. All right. We have overgrowth right now without doing anything. Deal 2 damage. You may remove up to 2 spirits to add 4 damage. Okay. Per spirit removed. Okay. So this is 8, 10. You may discard Wellspring to make this attack undefendable. Oh man. Okay. So I'm just gonna stop. That's all I need right now to take this lady out. So I will go ahead and spend these 2 seedlings. So I'm doing 10 damage to her. She can roll. Where's her dice? 2 defense dice. On any 6, she ignores all damage. Are you serious? Woo! All right. So she is done. 4. So we get another level 2 loot. So this was the Treant, gets to go first again. He is gaining 2 gold. Of course, that's all he does, is rack in the gold. And the ninja. Oh, the ninja is getting a rare card, ladies and gentlemen. The worst thing is that I don't get to check these out yet. I just tuck them under there. It's so exciting. All right. But the Wailing Banshee is done. We put her back, and we will continue on our way. Okay. So we are... Whose turn is it? It's the ninja's turn. Right? Yes. So the ninja will take this. And you know what? I realized that I should have reduced this by 1, but it's fine. I was hitting for 10 and then this would have reduced it to 9. So that's actually, it still worked out. I could have just turned around and backstriked her during her attack phase and probably taken her out if I was only 1 short. All right. So we gained another salve, and let's flip this over. Okay. Town Center. Discard 1 randomly. All other heroes draw 1. Okay. I keep forgetting to do my income phase, which doesn't happen until I... Okay. Yeah, I don't think I do my income phase until I... until I start my battle. So, I have to keep that in mind. Alright, but nothing else really is happening here, so let's see another blue minion here. Ooh, the Horned Harpy. Okay, so she's at 10. And she's got first strike, of course. So now we start. Now I get my income phase. So boop. And I get a card. Boop. And a salve. You look to the portal card. A salve is going to give me 3 plus the amount of portal shards we've recovered. So I'm not quite ready to spend a salve yet. All right, but she gets to go first. I don't have any cards that can mitigate that. So she's looking for all of the yellows. Alright, so she's got 1, 2, 3. Alright, so on 3 she does 4 undefendable damage. That's pretty straightforward. Alright. But I do still get a defensive roll, and most of my defensive rolls are doing damage back to her. So, ooh, I get to gain a smoke bomb and deal 2 damage. Okay. Alright, so it's my turn now. Right, we are the ninja. Yes. Okay. No, wait. A player afflicted with this token may not activate their small or large straight abilities at the conclusion of their turn. Remove this token. Now, this was given to me last turn, so yeah. I think pretty sure I have to deal with it through this turn. Alright, so I could go for Death Blossom 2 again, or I am sporting pretty close to 6 damage right now. I cannot go after my straights. Don't have anything close to a Shade Walk or Smoke Screen. So really the question is, do I risk it? Alright, this is at least 5 damage. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's roll 1. Now I have this. Chosen player gains Smoke Bomb and 2 Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu is an attack modifier. Smoke Bomb's like defense. Chosen opponent inflicted with delayed poison. So yeah, I'm just going to try and go for Death Blossom 2. Alright, there we go. No, I didn't get it. I'm just doing 6 damage. Okay. Alright. Alright, so 6 damage. The Horned Harpy gets to roll 3. And then we'll read it. Alright, let's see. On, that's the yellow symbol. Prevent half damage rounded up. On 2, ignore all damage, which she did. Alright. So Big Whip the Ninja. It's not doing so hot here. Shade Shift, Shade Walk. No. Okay. Alright. So that is the end of the ninja's turn. So the Treant's going to come in and save her butt again. Alright, but she does have first strike, so she gets to go first again. Now, before we do that, the Treant needs to remember to do his income phase. So boom and boom. Does he have anything he might want to play? No. Well, okay, yeah. Technically, this is the main phase. Right? No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. Okay. I'll explain myself in a second here. She's going looking for the yellows. Boom. Oh my god. Alright, well there she goes. She's dealing 6 undefendable damage. The Treant's down to 10. And I can roll. I'm looking for 2 green leaves. I didn't get them. Alright. Okay, now it's my turn. I can spend 1 CP to play Get Out of Here to remove my Wither. Alright, and let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to save that CP. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3. There's a micro straight, and a 5 and a 6. So no, I'm not really. Ooh, I had not even paid attention to this. During your upkeep phase, grow 1 spirit. Well, geez. There we go. I should have 2 of these then. Yeah. Technically 3. Do we do it? No, we'll just stick with 2. All right. Did not even notice that over there. All right. So, let's see here. Do I go for the Call of the Wild again? I think so. I think that's worst case. We get the small straight. Let's just see what we can do here. All right, 3 and 4 is not helping. The 4 is. So I'm doing 5 damage now. And there's another one. So, yeah. I'm basically doing Splinter here, dealing 6 damage. You may discard 1 spirit to inflict Barbed Vine. Okay, so sure. I will discard a spirit to inflict Barbed Vine, since she seems so easily getting out of the way. All right. So I am dealing 6 damage. Okay. So she gets to roll 3. And she prevents half the damage. So she's only taken 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play now during my second main phase, Will of the Wisp. Yeah, get to roll 3 dice and do some various things. Alright, got a little bit of everything there. Alright, so 1 collateral damage to all opponents. I get to gain a Wellspring and grow 1 spirit. Look at that. Boom. With a handy little card. Okay. So, she went first, right? Yeah, because she hit me 6. She hit me for 6. Undefendable. Okay. So, that's the end of the Treant's turn. We are back to the Ninja. Now, the Ninja's already engaged with her, so she just has to suck it up and take this. We do not get the upkeep phase yet, or the income phase, so we can get rid of that though. So we just go right into the Horned Harpy. Now this will take effect. The Barbed Vine is going to do up to, unless she rolls her perfect roll objective now, which she got pretty darn close. Okay, but she wants to reroll once, so that's 1 damage. Boop. And to my knowledge, the AI is not smart enough to stop, and then it wants to reroll again, which is boop, 1 more damage. She did roll perfectly. Barbed Vine gets removed. Okay, hold on now. Backstrike. When a player with Backstrike receives damage as a result of an opponent's offensive roll phase, they may choose to spend this token. If spent, roll 1 die that deal half the value as damage rounded up to the attacking player. Okay, so we have to take damage first. Alright. But, so, they're doing 6 undefendable damage. I want to try and get out of this, so yeah, let's try it. All right, I'm gonna. Do I roll defense before Smoke Bomb or not? Maybe I do. All right. Okay, so there's my defense. I'm actually doing 3 damage back, so I'm going to kill her. And I can... Yeah. I don't really need to gain a smoke bomb because I already have one. Alright, so I'm doing her in. I can spend my smoke bomb now, roll 1 die, and on a 1 through 3 I receive no damage. And I rolled a 6. Alright, so she's done. I'm down to 5 health. That's it. Now, however, we're going to get the reward here, so let's go ahead and do that. Ninja first. 13. So the ninja's finally bringing in some cash. 2 more cash. And the Treant, 3. So the Treant is going to get a +2 attack modifier. I believe this can be spent at any time. Yeah, I may choose to spend. Okay. Alright, so now, even though I defeated her during the minion step, I still get to take my hero turn, which means I still get the upkeep and income phase. So let me see. I've got all of my cards are upgrade cards now. Smokescreen. Shade shift. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Alright, we're going to upgrade Smokescreen here. Give us even more options. Spend that 2 CP. And then that's it. Alright, so now we're done. Now our turn is over. Okay. And I will go ahead and spend a salve to gain 3 health back. Alright, so Treant goes. We get another loot. Bonus. So the Treant first gets, what's 11? 11 is 1 gold. And the ninja gets a +1 attack modifier. Alright, but that could be handy in the future. Okay, alright, so let's move on here. Pillars of Salt. Spawn blue, alternatively roll 1. Okay, so we could risk taking on a level 3 opponent, or we could end up gaining 3 gold, and I guess just keep moving on. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? Yeah, why not? Treant rolls pretty well. Bam! Alright, 3 gold. Boom, boom, boom. And I believe that means that we just keep moving. Alright. So, yeah. We only get to do the minion battle if we're engaged. So, I believe I'm playing this correctly. That previously I was engaged, even though I defeated the person, I still got to take my hero phase. But since there's nobody to fight now, I don't get to take my hero steps, which includes my income phase. Or my upkeep phase. I believe. So, the ninja is going to be, passing this way. We get to put that up there. Should have saved my salve. Undertown. What's this say? Draw 2, then discard them. You may choose to pay 1 CP per card to put these cards back on top of your deck in any order. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2. And then I can pay walk the line. Yeah. No. I don't think it's that worth it. Okay. Alright. So I basically just lost 2 cards. We come here, and we will take on another. This guy looks pretty easy. Boop. Boop. Okay. He does not have first strike, so the ninja gets her upkeep phase. Boom. Draw a card. Boom. Okay. Inflict delayed poison to a chosen opponent. Yeah, we'll save that one. All right. Do I want to spend any of my CP right now? Shade Walk. Way over there. No. All right. Let's just go for it. Okay. So we've got. No. We've almost got Walk the Line. 1, 2, 4, 5. We're pretty close to Death Blossom. So let's. If this becomes a 3, then I have my large straight. It's 2. But this is giving me Death Blossom, so I'm not going to mess with it. Alright, so I roll 5 dice again. And I have to do algebra again. Look at that. Alright. Deal 1 damage times the number of Ninjato. I can re-roll up to 2 of these dice. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, this is basically just 5 damage. Okay. So there's 4 damage plus this one is 2, so 6. I feel like I want to save that for like a killing blow. So yeah. That's basically it. Just 6 damage going to you, fella. Alright. Defense is 3 rolls. And let's see. He gains 1 times chaos. So he's gaining a chaos token for something, and then deal 1 damage times the number of chaos tokens. I feel like that's written kind of funny. Gain 1x chaos. Okay, then deal 1x chaos token. Okay, so he's dealing 1 damage back to me, but he's taking all 6 of his. Okay. Alright, now it's his turn. So, he may do stuff with that chaos. His roll objective is really small, so he's got boom and boom, so he hit it, so he's not going to continue rolling. Alright. So he got what he wanted. He essentially then rolls a die. He's going to inflict blind, which is right here. Then deal 6 damage plus 1 damage per chaos. So now he's dealing 7 damage on it. Man, he's a nasty little twerp. Okay, so what's blind mean? Blind, the next time a player afflicted with this token concludes their offensive roll phase, they must remove it and roll 1 die on a 1 and 2. Their offensive roll phase fails. Okay. Alright. So, he's hitting me for 7. I get to roll 3. Ooh, boy. Should have upgraded my shade shift. Okay. Alright, so this is just 1 damage for that guy, I believe, now that I'm reading it correctly. And 2 for him. You may re-roll 1 of these dice. Alright, same. So I'm hitting him for 3, which is very close. Boom, boom, boom. he's hitting me for 7 though, which is going to knock me out. Okay, so boom. So I'm knocked down. I guess I'm done. I don't think I can do backstrike. Can I still do backstrike? I think I can. Alright, so I'm going to spend backstrike here to roll 1 die. And I get to do half that damage, so I've taken him out. Okay. So he's done. We get a level 1 loot chest. Let's roll for the ninja first. 5 is... Oh, you know what? She should have spent this. No, because that was her defensive roll phase. Okay. 5 on a level 1 loot is +1 CP. And the Treant gets +1 damage. Okay. So the ninja's turn is over now. I believe now. I don't know if I have to be on the same spot or not, but that's fine. I'm passing right by. I spend this salve, and the ninja goes up to 1 health. Alright. Then I will also spend this Wellspring token to roll 1 die. And I get a 1 to heal her for 1 more health. It's pretty poor. Okay. Then we'll move here. I'll claim this salve. And I get a coin. And active player discards a positive status effect. Okay. And receives 2 damage. Well, that's bogus. Okay. Alright. But then we come in here. We have a green minion. Chaos Elf. Okay. During my upkeep phase, I get to grow a spirit. So I'm actually going to grow that. Okay. All right. All right. So we get to go for. Wait, I need my income phase. Boom. Boom. Stomp. Attack modifier. Might be using that one here. Mother Tree. Ooh, okay. So here's one of the promo cards, which doesn't cost me anything. So I can roll 1 die. If I get the yellow, I get to grow 4 spirits. Otherwise, I just draw a card. Oh, look at that. Boom. Okay, I think I could do this in any order. So I can grow you to you. I can grow you to you, and then grow 2 seedlings. Boom. Look at me go. Alright. Alright, Chaos Elf, what are you rocking here? 10. Nothing else. You're looking for straights. Ooh. Look at them apples. Where's the all leaf roll? I don't have one. Okay, so this really isn't good for much of anything. Let's keep a 4 and a 5. And re-roll here. Alright. So we got overgrowth. Okay. Alright. Deal 2 damage. You may remove up to 2 spirits to add 4 damage per spirit removed. You may discard Wellspring to make the attack undefendable. I just spent my Wellspring. Okay, so he's at 10. So if I discard these, that's 10 damage. He's got to roll 2 yellows to prevent all damage on 4 dice. Alright, so let's pay my one lonely CP here to play. Oh, yeah. To play this attack modifier. Alright, so I'm dealing 10. I'm going to go ahead and spend these. I'm dealing 10, and I'm adding to it. Alright. 1 times the number of wood, so that's 13. If at least 3 damage was added, inflict Barbed Vine. Okay, so this guy's going to get Barbed Vine, and he's now up to 13 damage coming at him. He gets to roll 4 dice, and he needs 2 yellows. Of course he gets it. Of course. I don't have anything that can make him re-roll that. So 13 half damage rounded up is 7. So that was still a pretty good hit. Alright. And I will go ahead and spend this seedling to heal 1 and gain 1 CP. Yeah, sapling. That's the sapling. Okay. Alright, so he could, no, he can't. He can only take a maximum of 2 damage here. Alright, so he's looking for straights. So we can see how this works now. Okay, so what he's got now is at least a micro straight. So if he had just like 3s and 4s, he would re-roll the 1s. But since he has 1, 2, and 3 here, and he can connect those, he's going to keep those because those are also a micro straight for him. And he'll re-roll these, which is going to take down 1 hit. Boom. Okay. So he's got now a small straight. So he's going to re-roll that last 4. Boom. Oh, and just didn't quite get there. All right. So he's dealing 7 damage. Barbed Vine comes off of him. All right. So then I can roll my 3. Okay, and I'm preventing 3 of that. So 4 damage. Okay. Bloop. Alright, so we done. So close. Should I have just done... No, I technically would have had to spend both of these to make it up to 15. And even then, I wouldn't have known I was inflicting Barbed Vine. So, yeah, we're just going to let the ninja come in and do her thing. Alright, so she's going to come in. We immediately jump to upkeep phase and income phase. Okay. Yeah. Let's spend 2 to upgrade my defense because obviously it's not that great. Boom, boom. And now let's roll. Okay. So pretty close to walk the line, but this is not a Death Blossom at all. But really, I only need to hit him for 2. So boom, there's Death Blossom. Alright. Now I'm rolling 5. And it's a whole bunch of swords again. Alright. 1 times plus 2 times. You may re-roll. Do we want it to be undefendable? No, because I'm dealing 5 damage. I just have to deal with the blind token here. The next time a player afflicted with this token concludes their offensive roll phase, they must remove it and roll 1 die. On a 1 and 2, their offensive roll fail has no effect of any kind. Alright, so we remove this. I'm dealing 5 damage. And I rolled a 6. So, we're good. Alright, so he's gone. Even if he rolls all of this. Yeah, and he didn't. So, yeah, he's done. Okay. So we get another level 1 loot token. 3 for the ninja is a +2 modifier. And the treant is getting a 6, which is +1 CP, which I actually use. I think I failed to spend a CP a minute ago, so there we go. Keep that there. All right. Yeah, I think. Do I spend the salve now? All right, it's the treant's turn. Okay, let's put the Chaos Elf back. And God, I think the treant actually needs to heal himself. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the salve to heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then we go here. We get a level 1 loot. So the treant is getting. Ooh, there we go. We finally get a common. Slide you under here. Boop. And the ninja is getting, ooh, a common herself. Commons all around. Okay, boop. All right, then let's flip this over. Cascade Waterfalls. Okay, remove all status effects from the active player and draw 2. Okay. Well, I don't have any status effects. All right. Okay, so we go here, blue minion, Dreg Beast for 15. Oh man. Okay, he at least does not have first strike. Add 3 damage to attack modifier. All right, upkeep phase, gain a seedling. Not gonna forget that anymore. Gain a CP. Boop. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Rooted. I can't afford rooted. But I could sell a card. I don't really want to transfer yet, so I'm gonna sell transference. So I really don't want to pass anything. That's gonna give me 3 CP. I'm going to immediately spend it all, though, to, yeah, upgrade my defense before we get into this. Okay. Let's do this. Dreg Beast. All right. Should have upgraded Splinter. I had that in my hand. Okay. 2, 3... and a 5, so let's just stop there. See what else. Ooh, look at that. Overgrowth. Boom. Yep. I think that's the best we can do. Alright. Deal 2 damage. You may remove up to 2 spirits to add 4 damage per spirit removed. You may discard a wellspring to make this attack undefendable. Okay. So I will go ahead and... yeah, I'm actually going to spend both of these. I could spend this to add 3, but this is adding 4. So I'm dealing 10 damage again. 11, 12. No, let's save that. All right. Yeah, so he gets 4 dice on his defensive roll phase. Oh, he's preventing 3, and that's it. Okay. All right. So 7 to him. Now it's his turn. All right, so he's looking for 2 of these and 1 of these. He's looking for this one. And he's looking for this one. So look at that. He got exactly what he wanted. Okay, deal 6 undefendable damage. Man, this is hard with the health. Okay. Yeah. I get to roll rooted to try and just grow spirits now. I got 1. Not enough. Could I reroll before? No. Okay. Alright. Well, that didn't really work out. Okay, so Ninja coming in hot. Ninja. Do I feel like I can do 8 damage with the Ninja? Alright, yeah, I'm afraid I do have to spend this now to heal for 4. So that puts me up to 6. And now we'll do our upkeep and income phase. Boom, boom. Alright, I've already upgraded Shade Shift. Ooh, that's nice. Transference. I could spend Shade Walk, Shadow Fang, Poison Dart. I do like this though. Shadow Fang 2. Gain 2 ninjutsu. Gain Smoke Bomb, then deal 8 damage. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 here to play Shadow Fang down. Shadow Fang 2. I also get Misdirect. Give me some options, and let's roll. Okay. Interesting. Gain Smoke Bomb and then 2 undefendable damage. Large straight, small straight. Yeah, see, I've got a 1, 2, 4, and a 6. Straights are not really happening for me. I'm very close to a smoke screen. And 3 ninjutsu. I'm gonna at least have Misdirect. So let's just see what this one is gonna be. All right. This is not much of anything. I still have Misdirect. And that's about all I can really do unless I completely re-roll these 2. Yeah, because he could take me out here if he gets a 6. So, oh man. Boom. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. All right, I'm dealing 7 damage here, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend all this. So I'm dealing 10. Take that. Yeah. 10 damage to you. You get to roll 4 defense dice. Okay. He gets to prevent 1, and he steals a gold. But I still hit him for 9. He's gone. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo. Ooh. Okay. Cheeky little fella. Alright. Level 2 loot is going to be getting that gold back. Boom, boom. Boom. And for the Treant, there's 1 gold. Alright. Boom. So we done with you, fella. Alright. I guess we go down first. Spent all our salves. That's what I really need is a salve. Okay. Okay. So the Treant is going here. We claim this token. Gaining 2 gold. Any hero discards a salve. I don't have a salve to discard. Okay, alternatively, roll 1 die. On a 1 or 2, gain burn and discard 1 card. On a 3 or 4, oh, so I guess I have to do this. 3 or 4 receive 7 down, 5 or 6. Oh boy. Okay. Of course. Alright, that is 7 damage, which puts me at 0. So I'm not doing anything. Okay, so let me read here what happens if I cannot revive myself. If your hero's health is reduced to 0 and cannot be revived by a teammate, your team has lost the scenario. Okay, look to page 12. Conclusion. After completing a game session of either portal crawl or boss battle, you must perform the 3 conclusion steps below, which are also described on your scenario card. Okay. Before performing conclusion steps, first clean up all your hero's components except for unidentified loot cards, but keep your deck handy as you will be adding loot cards to it. Alright, permanently upgrade your deck by adding loot cards. If the current scenario is a portal crawl, see shop. Okay, shop 3 and 1. Otherwise, see boss loot. Record win, loss, and increase starting salve, which is going to be upon defeat. Record a loss on the score sheet and increase starting salve by 3. Okay, repeat the scenario. Alright, recording a loss. Record a loss on the score sheet. Scenario 1. Add 3. Okay, we have no unspent salves. Unspent gold. Alright, so we just need to go over here. Advance or repeat the scenario. Repeat the scenario. Okay. So I'm not going to bore you with filling that out, but I do want to show you guys the shop here. It's time to spend your hard-earned gold. Round the amount of on the gold dial up to the nearest 5 gold. Okay. With all heroes receiving this amount of gold to spend in the shop. Use your own health dial to track how much gold you have to spend. Okay. All heroes have 30 gold to spend. Deal shop cards. Deal each player a hand of loot cards of the amount and type indicated in the conclusion section. Players may look at these loot cards, but not at any unidentified loot cards they gather during the portal. Gain cards. Perform any of the actions below any number of times in any order. Spend gold to add one of the cards dealt to you during step 2 to your deck. So 10 gold for a common, 15 for a rare, 20 for epic, 25 for legendary. If you buy a loot card with a higher level than one already in your deck, Example, so while 2, pay only the difference in the 2 cards' costs. For example, if you want to buy an epic and you already have the rare, you only pay 5 gold. You may not buy lower versions of loot cards already in your deck. Identify. Spend 10 gold to identify an unidentified loot card. The identified loot card is instantly added to your deck. If you identify a loot card of a lower level than one already in your deck, place the lower level card on the bottom of its loot deck and draw a replacement card from the top. Repeat this as many. Unidentified loot cards may be sold for 5 gold each. When a card is sold, place it at the bottom of its loot deck. You cannot sell cards dealt to you during step 2. These cards do not belong to you. Okay. You cannot sell common cards, cards that do not have a crystal border. Okay, so this is a little trickier than I feel like it needs to be, but alright, so the Treant has 1. He can buy for 10 or sell for 5. The Ninja, however, has 3. But what we get to do is be dealt 3 commons each. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 rare each. Boom. Boom. Now the question is, can I do all this in conjunction? So we each get 30 points to spend. So I will do as they say and track everything on my loot dial here. Boom. So I think I can look at these cards now. So what's the rare? The Black Belt, which is a promo card. When an incoming attack is undefendable, you may spend 2 CP to roll your defense. Okay. Search your deck for any card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That one's not that bad. Not this time. A chosen player prevents 7 incoming damage. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it. So I'm going to purchase this one, which is a common, for 10. Okay. These I'm not so keen on. Is it worth it 15? Because then I would only have 5 left. Wouldn't be able to buy that. So I want to buy this one just for fun. Alright, so this goes back there. And these 2 go back here. Alright, and I will spend 10 to identify and get this card. Boom. So I didn't spend all my money, but that's okay. Samesies 2. Change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another one of your dice. Okay, that's not bad. So I could do it with a 6. Okay. So I don't know what I do with leftover money. I guess I'm just... Yeah, I'm just done. Okay. Alright, but the Ninja is a little different. So let's see what the Ninja's got here. Alright, her rare is distribute 3 CP among heroes for free. A chosen hero may put an ability upgrade card from their hand into play for free for 1 CP. That's okay, great. Receive 4 damage. I don't like that right now. And a chosen hero heals 2 for only 1 CP just to heal 2. It is an instant action. Alright, so I will buy this one for 10. Oops, boom. And then let's... I believe this top one is a rare. So I'm going to buy this one. Nope, it was a common. One more time, 2. Chosen player may perform. Alright. So then I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Boom. Yeah, Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby 3. Look at that. Alright. So do I get to look at this one? I can sell this one for 5, but I can't spend that money, so let's look at it. Draw 1 and gain 1 CP. Prosperity. Okay. All right. So that was the loot phase. I don't know if I'm supposed to shuffle these decks or keep them like this. But yeah. So from what I am told, it's not that unheard of to lose. Again, I was playing with heroes that I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm also going to stick with these heroes now through the rest of this campaign. So what I'm probably going to do is play through this again off camera and actually get to the point where I can take on the boss, and then we'll put the boss battle on camera. So until next time, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And just noticing that this board is kind of warping already. Yeah, this is fun. It definitely is a challenge. Healing up salves, I feel like could really be worth more. Starting at 18 health is tough, but we got pretty close. Although we still had at least 3 more enemies to defeat. So I don't know how much longer we could have lasted, but we've upgraded our decks, so we'll try it again. All right. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great night.